Hey everybody, Jared back again, and it's Monday, time for our best Android apps of the week. So we've got some interesting ones for you today. Let's take a look at Take a Break. This is an interesting one, and the reason I thought it was useful is because, there's lots of times when I find myself out and about, maybe downtown in another city even, and I'm looking for something like a drinking fountain or a place to use the washroom. Well, this particular application uses the OpenStreetMap database, obviously based off of, the Google Maps platform, but with the OpenStreet database. And this is really neat because based on where your GPS location is, it'll show you these little placeholders, these little marks throughout the map. And each one of these marks is actually either a drinking fountain or a restroom for you to use. So these little blue ones are just drinking fountains, and it gives you directions to them, obviously using your Google Maps. And obviously these particular sort of yellowish ones here, if I can click on that, are restrooms. And it actually gives you sort of little notes too, just in case maybe it's like a restaurant washroom that might require you to be a customer or something like that, which I thought was really, really neat. So obviously wherever you are, depending on what you need some drinking water, you need a restroom. You've got all of that information right at your fingertips. And as you can see, I mean, even in my city, which is, Victoria, BC, it's not exactly a big hub like Vancouver, BC or Toronto, Ontario here in Canada. There's still quite a bit of different, already inputted destinations for those particular needs. Anyways, that is Take a Break. It's actually free in the Google Play Store. Of course, I'll be posting a link in the description below so you guys can go and download that and check it out. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alrighty, next up we have Network Speed. Now, a lot of you guys are probably familiar with the speedtest.net application on the Play Store, but have you guys ever wondered or wanted to know what your network speed is in real time? Well, now you can. So what that application will allow you to do is just drop a notification in here. It can't be removed, so it's in there, so you can either install or uninstall the application, and there isn't any settings in there that I could find either. It just kind of lives in your notification tray there. But it gives you real time your network speed. So right now I'm on Wi-Fi, but you could also obviously use it for, your data speed connection as well. Maybe your connection's hanging or something like that. You can go ahead and check it out here and just make sure that everything's still, running smoothly. I thought that was a pretty neat little application. It's free in the Play Store. I'll be posting a link in the description below for that as well. You can check it out and kind of stay up to date on your network speed. All right, next up we have Safe in Cloud. Now, there's a lot of different, let me just pull this off of the camera for a second here so we can log in. There we go. Now, there's a lot of different password keeper applications out there. Actually, one of the more popular ones is called mSecure. However, it's $10 in the Google Play Store. And although it is, a pretty good application, I just don't really like the UI design of it. Also, the lack of different cloud sync options, different services options, is sort of lacking. And as you can see here with Safe in Cloud, we've got some really, they're basically using the Holo UI. I really like it. It's very simplistic. You can go ahead and click on the different categorizations here. As you can see, I've just got a bunch of sort of custom unlabeled because I kind of make my own as I go. And you can search for the different accounts or different cards that you're looking for. You can go ahead and click on that plus button to add cards, add a note, or even add a different template. Our little settings menu here, you can go ahead and click on sync. And generally speaking, after you enter a new card or a new template of any kind, it usually does a pretty good job of syncing to that cloud right away. You've got some different lock options. You can manage your labels. We'll go ahead and jump into settings here and jump into cloud sync. You'll notice that we've actually got Google Drive, Dropbox, Box, SkyDrive, and None if you wanted to store it locally as well. Lots of options here, which is just wicked. Back out of there, you've got some different security options, so you can auto lock. You can have it so that if somebody tries to access the application or type in the wrong password too many times, it'll go ahead and wipe the device for you, and so on. So lots of great options there. Backup and restore to local storage. You can change the password if you want, or just erase all the data. So really, really useful application. The other more popular one, mSecure, only actually allows you to sync with Dropbox. And both this application and mSecure are actually using that Blowfish encryption, I believe, which is basically completely unhackable by anybody. Still to this day, nobody's hacked it as far as I know. With that said, the mSecure application is $10. This one is, I think, $2 or $3 and is well worth the money. I use this every day based on all the different services that I have passwords set up for. And, I'm just so bad with trying to memorize them all. I know you guys are as well. So this app is definitely worth its weight in gold. Check it out. There'll be a link in the description below for this one as well. But that is it. Folks, that is it for today. We've got a really unique application review for you guys tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. And of course, we've got our best games of the week on Thursday, so you guys are going to want to watch that one. It's a real good one. I got some special epic ones for you guys. As well, other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. If you like this video, shoot me some love by rate, comment, and subscribing down below the likes button there. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter or Google+, those links will be in the description below as well. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.